In this episode, eating, manja, 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 all under one roof. In the same casa, man.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 578 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Pumpcast, Gamecast, Jackcast, Nipplecast, Hairy Chestcast, Thorcast, Aviatorcast, Phonecast, and Coffeecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Everest and K2, all biceps, flexing on you. Oh, welcome everyone to International Gains Day. It's not, but it is every day because most of you are watching from around the world. The Daily Swole and Papa Swolio goes internacional. I'm very excited to be here eating under one roof today, episode 578. So we're going to get into that in a moment. Right now, the community comment of the day, and this is a Facebook review from Alexandra Joshi, and I had a great conversation with him the other day, and this is an amazing review, and thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. Check this out. I came across Swolenormous while browsing through YouTube one day, and God bless Papa Swolio, I got hooked. His method is precise, hard-hitting, compact, elegant, and so damn yoked. I thought I was well underway to understand the fundamentals of training, and never did I realize how slight and tweaks changes can achieve phenomenal results. Needless to say, Papa Swolio has gained an ardent follower, and his advice is invaluable. His biceps are flexing, and the gains can't stop. Alexandra, thank you so much for the awesome Facebook review, and anyone watching, if you have not yet, clicked on the reviews tab and dropped Papa Swolio a review right on the Facebook page, please. Mucho apreciado. Please do so. I appreciate every single one of those reviews, and obviously I'm going through them and picking out ones to give you shout outs because I love this community so much, and that is just one prime example. That is a huge review. That is amazing. It's just flattering. It's really just flattering, and it makes me so amped to keep on providing awesome content. So I'm so glad I am delivering that for each and every one of you around the world. This episode, 578, happy Tuesday, by the way. This is eating under one roof, and we've been talking about spouses, we've been talking about family, we've been talking about making these decisions and these choices in a situation where other people around might be pulling in opposite directions. Like it's polar. You might have people bringing in food that's crap, McDonald's and Taco Bell and candy, sodas, chips, all this shit might be in your fridge and you're trying to change your life. This could be your spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend. This could be your kids if you live with them, whoever it is, your parents. There is going to be stuff that doesn't line up with your lifestyle. So what do you do? Eating under one roof. Like I'm trying to eat because I get I do a lot of calls. I do a lot of calls. I've talked to a lot of you that are watching. If you actually, how about this? If you had a conversation, if you're watching this and you've had a conversation with yours truly, Papa Swolio, drop in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Give me a review on those phone calls. Did you get a lot of value from those calls? I want to know if you talk to me. Drop in the comments below. I'd love to hear some feedback and for everyone else to see the value in that because it's a short phone call, but I can really target and pinpoint some gray areas that you can tighten up. So if you've had a phone call with me, I'd love a few words below about that. Some of you, and what I was getting at with those phone calls is that you've been telling me that you try to eat healthy, change your diet, do things differently, but there's other junk food around. Your wife is cooking for the kids, but the kids won't eat the health food. They don't want that. They don't always eat it. It's hit or miss, blah, blah, blah. I don't get that. I don't have kids, and some of you are like, oh, you don't have kids. You don't understand if you don't have kids. I do. I've been around kids enough to understand when a kid fucking complains and when a parent gives in, okay? Now, I don't have to have kids to have perspective, and that's what's important. I think a lot of people are like, well, you don't have kids, you don't get it. I think I don't have kids, so I see it exactly for what it is. You are delusional because you just want your kids to shut up and go to bed. And I get that too. Trust me, that's why I don't have any yet. Fuck that shit. For now. Or there might be kids out there that I don't know about. I mean, you never know. Papa Swole and that Viking blood. It's persuasive. It's persuasive, let's put it that way. In reality, you need to understand that your decisions impact your kids. Your decisions impact those around you. You have to make also the best decisions for you. For you. You are number one. If you don't have your oxygen mask on, you can't save someone else. So you have to be doing the right things for you. In terms of your kids, in terms of like who's cooking for your kids, man, if your wife or husband wants to poison your kids, you got to have a real conversation, because your kids will eat what you give them. And if they don't, I swear, I know, then what happened to going to bed hungry? What happened to if you don't eat what's on your fucking plate, go to bed and don't eat? That is the type of parent that I would be. You don't want to eat this shit? Then fucking don't eat. You're not going to die in a day. Everyone's like, oh, but they have to eat something. What, you're going to give them poison? You can give them poison. I'd rather them fast and fast a little bit and learn their lesson and learn that I'm not going to budge on that shit than give them crap, because it's going to make them hyper. It's going to lead them to maybe childhood diabetes and shit like that. Like, this stuff is fucking real. And a lot of the fat that you have as a child, when you hit puberty, those cells don't disappear, and you can be overweight for the rest of your fucking life and dealing with health issues. There is no reason why a child should be obese. It's the parent's fault. I don't care about money. It's the parent's fault. If you're on food stamps, it's still your fault. You don't have to buy junk food on food stamps. You can still make decent decisions. I get it. I get it. You're trying to feed a family of 3 or 4. First off, that's your choice to have 3 or 4 fucking kids. At the same time, I do understand that it's not cheap to feed anyone. It's not cheap. I mean, the world's expensive, but everyone's dealing with the same world. Everyone's in the same world. Either work harder or get more nutritious food. I'm sorry, vegetables, sweet potatoes, chicken, things are not expensive if you really try to do it properly, because it might seem like the bill might be more expensive. At the same time, you are providing more nutrients. So those calories go further. They're not empty. They're not spiking sugar. They're not driving your kids fucking insane. And that's the thing. You want your kids to be quiet and go to bed, then stop pumping them full of sugar. Under one roof, look out for yourself. Buy the food. You need discipline, but you need to keep the area clean. Don't bring shit into your house if you know you might be tempted to eat it. Some of you just buy that shit and be like, oh, I'm just resist. I'll have this later. I'll have this for a cheat meal. Yeah, that cheat meal becomes every day because it's sitting in your fridge. I know, I've done it. I've gone through diets where I had the food sitting there and oh my God, and I just kind of picked that. I said, fuck it. It's hard. It's hard. That's why a lot of people don't get results, because it's not fucking easy. That's the way it works. That's the way it works. Results are not easy. Otherwise, everyone would have them. So bring the right food into your house. Have those conversations with those around you and try to create that culture in your home with your family around health. It doesn't mean you can never have anything tasty or never have a cheat meal. That's up to you. That's up to you what that means to you in your lifestyle. But understand that you need to put your foot down and be the fucking alpha, whether it's you're a woman or a man. You need to fucking own that shit, especially when it comes to your kids, when it comes to bringing that stuff in your house. I don't care who it's for. You need to make the right decisions, because these decisions, whether you like it or not, impacts the rest of your life. That's not dramatic. That's just fact. Thank you so much for joining me. Episode 578 of The Daily Sleazy, the most sleaziest sleazecast in the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Our biceps, Everest and K2 flexing on you. The mass is real. Oh, the gains are no joke. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you tomorrow on Wednesday for episode 579 of The Daily Mother Swole. Peace, McGee's, Deuce Magoose, Papa Swolio out.